Hello friends, welcome to day 4 of our yoga challenge where we introduce downward facing dog. We're transitioning from all fours, pressing into our hands, tucking our toes, and lifting up our knees as we shift the hips and sits bones back towards the ceiling. Keep a slight bend in your knees and lengthen your spine and tailbone. Heels will be slightly off of the ground. Pressing firmly into your hands, you're going to push the mat or floor away, keeping your fingers splayed open and connected to the floor. Keep your upper body parallel to the floor, making sure your weight is evenly distributed on both sides of your body. Feel the rotation of your shoulders into your spine, letting the head fall through without tension in the neck or the back. Hold this pose for breath cycles, working your way up to 1 minute. Some pose perks: calms the brain, energizes the body, stretches the shoulders, legs, and hands, and strengthens the arms and legs. Transitioning into our mountain pose to move through our sequence thus far. Make sure those feet are hip width apart, together, or maybe a little wider, depending on your balance. We're going to just gently lift up those knees and thighs, activating the core, keeping that normal curvature of the spine. Arms, shoulders up, over, back, and down with palms facing forward, reaching super tall through the crown of the head. Grounded through the feet. Hands move to the hips as we step back into our first warrior 2. Making sure that right knee is tracking over the second and third toe. We're going to roll to the blade of the back foot, extend the arms long from the shoulders. Shifting that torso back so it's sitting right on top of the hips. Eye gaze forward over those front fingers. Making sure the hips stay open to the side. Draw that belly button gently in, adding that subtle tail tuck. Stepping into our first tree pose. So we're going to step to the middle, bring the right foot inside the left ankle, laterally opening the knee to the side. Arms extend up to the sky and they float down to heart center with our exhale. Focus on something in front of you. Keep that eye gaze soft and relaxed. Belly button gently into the spine to maintain balance. Holding here with breath. Again, as we graduate from the ankle, we can slide that foot up to the shin. If you feel a challenge today with that. Hands move back to the hips as we transfer into our warrior 2 on the other side. So knee is tracking over the left, second, third toe. Belly button drawn in, tucking the tail. Arms extend long from the shoulders. Eye gaze over that front arm. Again, making sure that torso is stacked on top of the hips. Breathing nice and deep through the nose as you sink into your warrior 2, feeling the strength inside, moving out physically into the body. Rolling to the blade of the back foot. Stepping in for our second tree pose. Standing on the right foot, we're going to slide that left foot in. The arch of the foot's going to meet the ankle. Opening the leg laterally to the side. Inhale the hands up, down into heart center with the exhale. Again, eye gaze is soft as you look forward. Gently draw that belly button in, maintaining your balance and your strength in your pose. Breathing and focusing. Transitioning into our down dog, we're going to come to all fours as we inhale up. Bring those hands to heart center and fold as you float down. Stepping back into all fours. Again, we're going to tuck those toes and shift the hips and the sits bones back to the ceiling. Finding the connection. Deep breath in. Fingers splayed out on our mat, rolling the shoulder blades in towards the spine. Knees can be slightly bent here because the heels are not going to connect to the floor. So we're finding that length from the tailbone all the way down to the top of your head. We're trying to bring the chest towards the thighs, holding with breath. Again, calming the brain, stretching your shoulders, legs, and hands, and strengthening your arms and legs. And we're going to move back to the top of our mat and face the front and end in our mountain pose.